old slide ditch, and a funny hat. What was that for? Pattern interrupt. Hi, my name is Duncan Flynn and thank you for subscribing. We're going to share some information with you, but before I do that I want to stress a couple of business points, and these were shared with me and dramatically changed my income, and hopefully it'll do the same for you. There's something that someone's told me, and I'm sure you've heard this before and you don't want to hear this, but action is the key. I've been online for about 3 years. No, I've been online for 2 years doing nothing. Well, I wasn't doing nothing. I was buying a lot of shiny objects, and but I got a mentor, and he really kicked butt and said stop doing all this nothing, buying stuff, and start applying and start doing one thing. Another good analogy is I can teach you about swimming, and I can give you all the best videos on swimming. I can give you the best books on swimming, and you could be sitting there on your couch there practicing the strokes and practicing a good swimming technique, but it's only until you actually get into the water and actually feel the water and actually swim in water you actually realize what it's all about. One more, just before I get onto the computer and share some things with you about the solo ad industry. Imagine a farmer. He decides he's going to plant carrots. He puts the seeds in, plows the land, does a really good job of getting those seeds of the carrot seeds in. But a week later he says, oh, I think I'll grow lettuce. So he plows all the carrot seeds under and puts lettuce seeds in. Next week he says, well, I don't think lettuce is a good idea. I'll try and go on to something else. The point I'm making here is you will look at the solo ad industry, but you'll think next week, oh, I saw that shiny object about Kindles. I should get into that. Or Amazon drop shipping. I should get into that. So you'll try all these different things, and by just plowing your land in every time, you'll actually end up getting nowhere. And that's where I was going for about 2 years. But I bit the bullet and decided I'm going to have to do one thing, and one thing only. And actually there is a good book called The One Thing. Get it. So I looked at the solo ad industry. It ticked all the points. I'm sure you can find some things wrong with it, but in the end you've got to make a decision about getting into a industry and do something. So I looked at the solo ad industry. It ticked all the points what I liked. I didn't have to come up with a product. It was a repeatable business, and these are the things I'll cover in the next couple of minutes there from my computer. Please do something. You know, in the next, I want you 3 months from now, 6 months from now saying, wow, I applied it to one thing and that made all the difference. And I won't even tell you this, a number of people will keep telling you this until you do it. 95% of people that come on the internet don't earn a brass razoo. Please don't be one of them. Decide on one thing and do it. If it's going to be this, great, I'll help you there. But if it's going to be something else, just please do it. Delete yourself off this subscription list and get onto something else, but please apply yourself, all right? What I want to do now is get onto the computer and share some things of why I like the solo ad industry and how I'm going to help you get started in it as well. Thank you for listening. See you in a minute. Okay, welcome to the computer here. How to build a solo ad business. And let's see if we get this thing working. Some of you may be wondering, first of all, what a solo ad is. And it's not the easiest thing to explain, but let's have a look at every website. Everyone out there needs traffic. And what happens is you've got, let's say you've actually got a website and you want traffic to come to it. One thing you can do is you can depend on Google to do SEO and get some free traffic that way. I've tried that. It's not as easy as actually it looks, and in the end Google is changing its algorithms all the time, making it very difficult. But what happens is I have an email list, and I can send them to your offer. So I've got a subscribers, 10,000, number of different lists that I have, and you have a website that you would like people to come to, and I can send them to your offer, and you pay me for so many clicks, and that amount that you pay me is, let's say, between $30 to $60 per 100 unique clicks. and we agree on that, and you would have a particular page, either a sales page or a squeeze page, and you would contact me, and I would say, yes, I will send you 100 unique clicks, and the cost of that's going to be $35 or $45 per 100 unique clicks. And we agree on that. You pay me, I send you those particular unique clicks. I get my subscribers on my email list, and I send them to your offer. And that's how the solo ad business actually works. Okay. Why did I pick this business? I want to share with you, there's a number of reasons why I picked this, and one of the simplest ways of explaining it is this little simple business formula. And to explain it, I've actually got to take you offline and take you to somewhere like, let's say, a menswear shop. And you think I'm digressing here, but just bear with me here. Let's pretend that you own a menswear shop. Okay, the girls out there are going to say, well, I don't want a menswear, can I have a shoe shop? okay, you can have a shoe shop, girls. I'm sorry for being a bit sexist there. So there's a simple formula that works out the turnover of any business. And here it is. You have a number of customers coming into your shop, and they buy so many times per year. It's called a frequency, and they spend an average amount of dollars with you each time when they physically come into your shop. This little formula there will give you a very quick way of working out what your turnover of the business there. All right, first time I saw this, I was totally lost. So the best way of explaining it is, let's put some numbers into this and to make it a little bit more clearer. Let's say you've got 1,000 customers coming into your shoe shop, your menswear shop, your whatever it is there. You've got 1,000 customers coming in a year. 1,000 customers come in, all right? And they frequently they come back again. Some will come back never again, and some will come back twice per year. Let's say in this particular menswear shop that you've got 1,000 customers come in and they come back twice per year. And on average, they spend so many dollars. Some will buy a shirt, some will only buy socks, but some will buy a couple of suits. After a year, we have an average dollars spent on each customer is around about $100 there. So we have 1,000 customers multiplied by 2 times per year that they come in. They spend an average of $100. Guess what? That gives us a turnover of $200,000. Guess what? Most businesses don't even know how this formula works, all right? And before I go into the solo ad business, I want you to see one amazing thing. Which box should we work on the most? So let's say you own this menswear shop. You're now a consultant to all menswear shops there, and this is their particular formula. We want to work on the box. Do we work on the number of customers to increase their number of customers? Do we work on the frequency that they buy? Or do we work on the average dollar to spend? Do we try and get them, the customer that comes in each time, do we get them to spend a little bit more? Which one do you think it is that we should work on the most? Yep, you got it. Go to the top of the class if you said frequency. If we can increase the frequency, let's have a look at the example here. If we can increase the frequency from 2 times per year to 3 times per year, guess what will happen to the turnover? It jumps up a dramatic extra $100,000. This is the reason, one of the main reasons I picked the solo ad industry was that it had this capacity to increase the frequency that someone buys from you. So if you deliver a good service, you deliver good clicks, and you look after your customers, they'll come back again and again and again, and they'll buy off. So once you've got someone who finds that your unique clicks from your solo ads are very good, they'll come back again and again. That's why I like this particular business. All right, I've been rabbiting on a bit now. What I'm going to do, we're just going to go to the videos for next. I'll go do that tomorrow, and there's a lot that I want to cover, and you'll get some more information tomorrow. I just wanted to touch base with you today and welcome you. And like I covered before, the main step here is action. Do one thing. If it's a solo ad industry, great. I'm going to help you get there and get you started on that. If it's something else, please unsubscribe. Go and do Kindle. Go and do Amazon drop shipping or whatever you want to do. That's great. But just please do something for the next 2 to 3 months. I want to help you with this solo ad business. Look forward to catching up with you tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Thanks for listening.